Podcast Mad Lass. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but I'm going to be DIYing some of my corsets. So I just filmed a video a couple hours ago, and I had turned this one. I turned this corset into a halter top. So it used to have some little strings on the back, kind of like how this one is. Do you see how it's tied right here? So that makes the straps adjustable, which is helpful, but I just don't really like it because my shoulders, they naturally kind of slope down. So when I was walking with this corset top on, the straps kept going like that, and I'm tired of that. So I'm just gonna make a few halter tops just like I made this one. This is from Shein. They're less than $10. So if you have a fuller bust, you can't wear a bra with this. This is completely sheer. So that's part of why I had to turn it into a halter top. It's so I could have just a little bit of support and it looks cute. I'll try to insert some clips like at the end just to show you guys what it looks like. So I've got these two corsets. I got this one, and it's got that same thing where it kind of ties at the shoulder area, but I don't want that. I don't want it to tie at the shoulders. And then I've got this other one, and it's like a pink version of the blue one. So it also has like that sheer back. And it's the same thing where it ties at the shoulder. I don't really like how it just kind of sits there and causes bulk at my shoulder area, because it's like I end up covering it with my hair and then it ends up just kind of sticking out like that. I don't really care for that. So we're gonna cut these up. I've got my shear scissors. I know you're not really supposed to be using shear scissors for anything other than your hair, but I need to make sure that my scissors are like as precise as possible. And I'm just gonna be cutting the back of the halter top. So I'm not cutting the strings in the front. So do you see these strings right here that are kind of like tied on to this? Well, it's not tied on, but it's like sewn on. I'm gonna keep these strings in the front because that's gonna be my halter. And then these strings that are in the back that are on this sheer part, I'm just gonna cut them off. And it's not gonna be noticeable at all. This top was like so cheap, so I don't have a problem cutting it up. I see a lot of people talking online about like how they don't like fast fashion or they don't like cheap clothes. Well, what I like about cheap clothes is that I can cut them up and I don't feel any remorse at all. So I'm just gonna take my scissors like this, and I'm just gonna make sure to line it up with the actual lining of the shirt. And I'm just gonna cut it. Just gonna cut it the same way I cut the other one. So now this strap has been cut off. And then I can do whatever I want with these extra ribbons. I can make it into a choker. I can make it into some sort of headband if I want to. I've seen people make these into bracelets. So that's what I like about cutting up my stuff. I can use the extra scraps to make the outfit look even cuter. So I've got one strap cut off. Now I'm gonna cut off the other one. So I'm just kind of lining it up right there. And I'm gonna cut through that. So now I've got two ribbons. So these are cute. I can wear these however I want. So now, if you look at the back, wait, hold on, I didn't get it perfectly. Let me fix it. Just cut it off right there. And most of the time, the back of my tops, it tends to be covered up by my hair, or I'll be wearing like a little backpack or something, so it's not very noticeable. But you can see how the back looks now. Now there's nothing hanging out. There are no extra strings. So now this is gonna be a halter and it's gonna look super cute. And then I'm just gonna tie this around the back. I'm not gonna cut these straps because I like how long these are, because I can kind of adjust how much cleavage I want to show. So I've got that one cut. Now we're gonna go in and cut with this one. So let me get the extra ribbons. I love this color, by the way. I love kind of like this bubblegum pink. Like, this is so cute. Oh my God. But the reason I'm doing this video is because I just miss, like, I talked about it in my last video. I miss DIY YouTube. I miss 2016 nostalgic YouTube. So I'm trying to bring that back. I feel like there are some trends that never go out of style. Some things need to be brought back. And I like doing this. I like cutting up my shirts every once in a while because it makes me feel like I have a whole new wardrobe and I didn't have to like go out and buy new stuff. So I'm just gonna do that same thing over here. See where it's like sewn on? I'm just gonna cut it right here at the part where it's sewn on. So I just cut that one off. So now I got this extra ribbon. This can be used as it could be like a little choker that I could do. I could do a little tie in the front here if I wanted to, or I could make it into a ribbon. Some of my shoes have actually like a ribbon tie on it. Like some of them have bows. So I could put this on my shoes where the ribbons are if I want to. There are just so many different things I can do with this. So I got that cut off. Now I want to cut off the other one. So now I've cut this off. So I got these two. Oh wait, where's the other one? Oh, here it is. So do you see all these cute little extra ribbons I have now? Like, look at this. Got this. I can like tie it around some flowers if I want to just keep a bouquet in my apartment, in the kitchen. But now, do you see how the back is just perfect now? And I like this one because it's actually adjustable. So it's kind of like a bra. This is more of a legit bra. Like this one has actual underwires in it. So I like this one. This is so Coachella coated. It's very princessy. A lot of people have been calling me whimsical. I feel like that's such a good way to describe like my style, but this is very pretty. So we're gonna try these on and I'm gonna show you guys how they look. So now I've got 3 halter tops. Oh, I'm kind of shaking the table. This is like a glass table, so it kind of shakes sometimes. But now I've got 3 halter tops. And with this top right here, I think I'm just gonna keep this one like how it is. I have this in pink, purple, and blue, and I like this one because the strings are skinny, so it's not like overtaking my shoulders. And then I like how the ribbons are kind of in the back. So I'm just gonna keep this one as is, but let's go try on some of the halters. Okay, here's a shot of what the pink one looks like after I turned it into a halter. It looks really cute. I'm gonna try to show myself. This is what it looks like with me just sitting down. Very princess coated. Okay, now I'm like editing and I'm just gonna do a voiceover, but you can see that I tied it in a bow in the back. And this looks perfect with jeans. I also have some pink skirts or like those little floral skirts that would look cute with this as well, but I'm just wearing jeans in these clips. You can wear your hair either down or up with this. Sometimes I'll even do like a cute little side braid, but it just gives whimsical and it looks so much better versus when I had the bows on the shoulders, because every time I was walking, the bows were just sliding off. So you can show your belly with it, or you can just wear it with high-waisted jeans. It doesn't really matter. It just looks super cute. I love it. Oh, and then for this part, I didn't untie the string. I didn't feel like untying it and like adjusting it. So I'm just gonna tuck it under there, but this is adjustable too. I don't know if they still sell these on Shein, but if you can find any cheap little tops like this and you don't like the way that the ribbons are up here, you can always just cut it and then it'll look like this. Okay, here I am with the pink one. This one actually fits the best. The other ones are a little bit big on me, but this has a lot of structure. So if you're gonna get a corset from Shein or Fashion Nova or something, you may wanna go for the ones that are a little bit thicker in material, just because it kind of hugs your waist a little bit better. But this is how it looks. I did that same thing, and I love these little latches in the back because that just makes it perfectly adjustable. And she's rocking the side braid. Creepy staircase vibes. For some reason, I just like filming in creepy staircases. I just feel like it gives a nice little background, but you can see from certain angles, it looks really good. I actually like how this gives me kind of this perfect tan. It just looks really cute. Oh, and I tried to make it appear like my jeans are low cut. I would not actually wear these like this. I just wanted to show you guys where the corset hits on your waist. I am very tall though, so it might be a little bit longer on you. Now we're looking at the blue one. She's the baby blue. This is like a sky blue satin one. And I like the satin too because it kind of makes it look a little bit more dressy. But let me know what else you guys want me to make videos about down below. Bye!